What up, best friends? Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm gonna show you guys how I make my wigs full by adding an extra bundle in it, and that will help you with the density or the length. And I'm showing you guys how to use the elastic band and how to sew it in with your sewing machine. So get your notes out because we about to go to school. Okay. Hey best friends, welcome back to my channel. Excuse my crazy hair, we're about to do this together. Okay, so have you ever purchased a wig and it was not long enough for you or thick enough for you? So today I'm gonna show you guys how to add a bundle into your wigs. So the bundle could be used to higher the density, the bundle could be used to give you more length. So today I am working with Hurela. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, but that's how I'm gonna pronounce it. They sent me a wig and a bundle, and today we're gonna just use a sewing machine. So before we get into the tutorial, I am gonna show you guys what the wig looks like. So this is the wig that they sent me. This is maybe a 5x5. It'll kind of look a little bigger than 4x4. It might be a 4x4. I'll leave all the details to this wig down below in the description box. But the density is already pretty good though. Yes, and it is 24 inches, so it is gonna go down to me like almost to my butt. It does have combs. You get 3 combs and adjustable straps. I will be sewing an elastic band on here. I will also show you guys how to do that as well. To make this glueless, I'll probably do a separate video for that. But the hairline is not pre-plugged, so you are gonna have to go in and customize your hairline how you would like to do that, because it's just a straight line. It's not super dense, meaning like it's not super packed, but you are going to have to do some plucking. That's if you like plucking. They give you a middle part already, so let's see if you can see it. Yeah, they give you a middle part already. Yeah, let's go in and add some hair to this. Oh yeah, I wanted to also show you guys the bundle. So this is what the bundle looks like. It's very neat. The wefts aren't too thick, which is really good when it comes to sewing. The hair is extremely soft. So yes, I just wanted to show you guys this because this is the bundle that I will be adding into the wig. Well, y'all look crazy in this video, but I'm sorry, I won't look crazy at the end of this. Alright, so I have a detailed video on how to double your wefts. I will link that at the end of this video, and then it is in the description box. So basically what I'm doing is I'm doubling my weft because I want to make it easy for me to insert this into the wig. We want to work smarter, not harder. So I'm just going to unravel the bundle and feed it through the sewing machine to double the wefts, and that's basically what I'm doing right here. And then I'm gonna show you what it actually looks like because it's a super neat process. You could double your weft, triple your weft, like you could keep going if like you trying to add a whole bunch of hair into your wigs. It's up to you and your preference. So I sew through all the way to the end of the track, and this is what it looks like at the end. Super neat and ready to go inside the wig. Okay, so now that we have our tracks doubled, right, you want to take your wig, and I like to start from the bottom of the wig. So you want to make sure you don't sew the adjustable straps or the elastic band. So what you do is you turn it back over and you find an area between the tracks that are already sewn. Now you want to be careful because it's hair already on this, and it could get kind of convoluted, like it can get a little bit confusing. So I like to find a part like so. Here's a part, and so what I'm not going to do is sew on my adjustable straps because I want to be able to use that. So I'm gonna put it into the machine. Make sure you avoid all combs. You want to avoid all combs, right? And you want to have it there. You want to get your bundle and you want to sit it in between the 2 tracks. So I'm gonna put the double wefts right in between the 2 tracks, and I'm gonna let my presser adjust it so the presser foot could be right above and then I'm gonna drop it. So boom, you have it sat. So I'm gonna zoom you guys in a little closer so you can actually see what I'm doing. And it's super easy. What I do is I'll sew this down, and then I'll skip like 3 rows of tracks, and then I'll do another row, skip 3 rows of tracks, do another row, skip 3 rows of tracks, and do another row. So you're guys gonna see me do that right here. Alright, so you want to make sure that underneath you're not sewing on any lace or on the cap. See, like I just pulled the lace from under there. So you want to make sure that your lace is out, and you want to make sure that it's neat when you're sewing. So I'm gonna hold the hair over here. This is when I say that it can get a little convoluted because it's a lot going on. And so you want to make sure you grab the 2 strings in the back, because once you put your foot on the presser foot to make the machine go, the thread at the top is going to try to like come through the needle. So you want to make sure you hold it, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start. Alright, it's already on the wig, and then I'm going to do the reverse button right here that's in front of my sewing machine. I'm going to push it down, and I'm going to go backwards to lock the weft in. And then now we're good to go to just continue to sew all the way through. So I'm gonna continue to hold this hair down on the side. I'm gonna make sure that my track and my weft and the cap is neatly placed down like such. And we're just gonna go through. So now you get into an area that you need to adjust. So now I'm gonna find where I'm sewing, make it neat. So I'm parting the hair on the cap like this. Okay. So you want to part it so you can find the empty space. Make sure your cap is flat onto the sewing machine, and then you want to adjust your track to lay back down how it was, and you want to feed it through the machine. You guys have to be aware of where your combs are, because if the needle hit the comb, your needle will break. When you get to the end, you want to push the reverse button. That's right here at the top of your machine. So you can go back and lock it in, and you're good. Lift up your presser foot and pull the wig from underneath. Okay, so then you could cut off the thread that's connecting the wig to the machine, and cut the weft. Okay. And this is what it will look like inside. Super neat. You can tell exactly where it's sewn. And so I'm gonna do the same thing 3 or 4 more times, depending on how long the weft would allow me. So you want to make sure that your cap is neat underneath, because if you don't, your cap will shrink. So you want to make sure you are like making sure that your cap is flat when you're feeding it through the sewing machine, because if you don't, it will shrink. Okay, so we're going to do the same thing. I'll put a track right here. We're going to go 3 rows up and then put another track right there, so it can be evenly placed into your wig. So you want to part your wig, place it down on the machine. Make sure you are not on your adjustable straps. You want to get your weft. You want to place that as well underneath the presser foot and between the 2 tracks that's already on the cap. So slide your weft in. Once you get it right under the presser foot, you want to let your presser foot down. So you want to make sure that it's flat, flush to your sewing machine. Put your track down, get it through. Take your track, lay it down flat, hold it in place, feed it through. Alright, lay your track down, and you're almost finished with this one. Make sure you don't sew on the adjustable straps. You want to hit the reverse, go backwards, and then you want to come back forward to lock it in, and this one is done. So this is what the inside looks like, and you want to keep doing this until you run out of weft care to use. All right. All right, so let's talk about elastic bands. Boom, this is my elastic that I love to use. This is thick pieces. I am gonna start selling my rolls of elastic on my website for you guys. You know that a 4x4 closure sits 4 inches across, 4 inches back, right? So you already know where it's gonna sit. So what I like to do is I just take the band and I'll like kind of stretch it comfortably to where it's gonna sit. So 4 inches over, 4 inches across is about right there, right? And then so I'll just put my hand where I know that I'm gonna cut it. So boom, this is how much elastic that I need to sew into my wig. And this is my piece of elastic that I'm using. All right, so you wanna find where your closure starts, and you wanna separate the hair from the weft that's connecting your closure to your wefts. So here go mine. You can see the demarcation right here. Okay. So what I like to do is I turn it inside out so you can easily see. Here's the seam, and I'll go ahead and sit my wig in there. I'll probably put it maybe a 1/2 inch back, and I'll hold it in place, and I'll take my elastic band and I'll sit it exactly under the presser foot on the seam between the closure and the weft. You want to get your thread and you want to hold both of them together. So I'll go all the way to the end and then reverse. So I'll start 1, 2. I'm at the end of the elastic. Now I'm gonna hit reverse and I'm gonna go backwards. Alright, now you're at the end, and now you want to come back forward. So if you get a little cricket, you can adjust yourself, because I got a little cricket. So put it back in place, and then now you can sew. And you're done. So now, you can lift up your presser foot, pull the wig out, cut the thread. And there's going to be thread on the inside. You want to cut that off. You'll have your elastic band sewn on your wig. So you want to do the exact same thing to the other side. So now you have a wig with an elastic band, and you up the density on your wig. So now you have a customized wig. So now all you got to do is, you know, straighten it, customize the lace, curl it, whatever you want to do, however you want to wear it, and then install it. So I just really wanted to go into detail of how I do that, because I did get questions about that. I think the next video I'm gonna do is a curling video, because I've had questions about that on my Instagram. And if you want to see how I curl my wigs, and I'm not a pro at curling, I'm still learning. So if you want to see how I do it, then I will definitely post a video next of me curling and installing this wig. And it should be looking cute because she's a very full wig. All right, so I'm gonna show you guys the end results right now, and I hope you guys enjoy this video. If you have any questions or concerns, feel free to leave them down in the comment section. I will leave all the information to my sewing machine and everything down below in the description box for you guys, as well as this hair from Hurela. And we added tracks to it and an elastic band as well to make this glueless. Thank you for watching this video. Bye, you guys.